All right, Herb, you can go ahead and make an opening statement, and we'll take questions.
I'll just take any questions that they have.
All right. Down here on the left.
Herb, what do you think of the rankings this year, and what sort of stock do you put in?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
What do you make of the poll that came out today, and do you put any stock in it?
You know, I haven't had a chance to look at it in detail, but to be honest with you, we don't really pay much attention to a preseason poll. Right now, our focus has to be on getting better, improving each and every day. So.
I got the back left.
Herb, how much is the new size you have gonna impact the team this year with the guys in the middle?
I'm sorry.
How much is the size you have in the middle is going to impact the team this year that you brought in?
Yeah. You know, we've been fortunate in each of the last 2 years to have a really good post player. Jeff Pendergraft, obviously 2 years ago, led the nation in field goal percentage, and we had a great career at Arizona State. And then last year, Eric Boateng led the conference in field goal percentage and really was one of our most improved players. This year, we're going to play a relatively inexperienced front court. Ruslan Patif is a sophomore. He didn't play a lot as a freshman, primarily because his body had to catch up, but he's gotten much stronger, and we're going to look forward to his improvement. And then we have a couple of freshmen that we brought in. So we're going to be somewhat inexperienced in that post area.
Right down here in the middle.
You guys bring in 7 new players. Who do you anticipate getting playing time early, and what do they bring to the team?
We do have a disproportionate number of new players this year, not all of whom are freshmen. Right now, we're still very much a work in progress, and we haven't established all of our roles yet. I'm not sure what our rotation will precisely be. We haven't even been able to have perfect continuity with practice yet. Guys have missed for different reasons, unfortunately. But I do think we're going to have to rely on our new players. Obviously, with so many, with them being such a high percentage of our team, new guys are going to have to be integrated. But we have great leadership with our seniors. Ty, to my left here, has been a great leader for our team ever since he was a freshman. He hasn't waited to this year to become a leader. And so those guys are really helping us bring along the new players.
Right down here on the left.
Herb, do you feel like your team will be as dependent on the three-point shot this year, or more so than in the past, and how do you deal with that?
Yes. We really like the three-point shot, especially when it goes in. But that's largely determined by our opponents and how they choose to defend us. And, you know, we have to be good at taking what is there. As much as we may want to take the three in any given game, if the defensive schemes give us other things, then we have to recognize that and respond accordingly. But in general, our team likes the three-point shot. We take as many as anybody in our conference, and we have some outstanding shooters that can do it, like Ty. You know, whenever he shoots, I think it's going in.
I was just wondering what both of you guys think about the freshman guards with Corey and Kiala.
Kiala is a very versatile player. He's probably as close to being truly ambidextrous as any player that I've coached. Corey Hawkins just has a natural ability to score. He's an outstanding young shooter. So we're very happy to have both of those guys on our team.
You know, working with both of those guys, I had a chance to work out with them in the summer, and you know, my impression of them, they're you know, really hard workers, and they've come in and you know, they've accepted the leadership, especially Kiala. You know, he's usually right behind me, you know, whether in the weight room or you know, in our drills, and you know, he tries to you know, match the intensity of the guys that have already been there, and you know, I can sense that you know, he wants to get better and he wants to help the team win. So, you know, it's going to help us a lot this year.
Do you have any additional questions? All right, hearing none. Gentlemen, thank you very much.
Thanks.
Just as a reminder, we do have a